unfortunately, I just don't know. I mean, they don't have 6. They can't stop Bay. Like, he's just too safe.
Yep, there's the flash.
Here. I like the just roam over and hit the Chovy's health bar a little bit, so it's a little bit harder for him to actually come over here and deny this. He's still going to try for it, but it's a lot more difficult.
Yeah, hitting a seismic shove is going to be tough onto Peanut here as Bay. Not too many options as far as getting out of this pit is concerned as the train does come through. Morgan just sidesteps it though as we've got a bit of a 2v2 here on the bottom side. Kellen taking a lot of damage. The heal comes out from Deft as the flash does come through as Bay gets seismic shoved back. Great cask out from Morgan. Has Chovy no flash, remember, but he crab raves anyway. And the barrel's going to slow down Rich. The flash just a little bit too late, but still.
Really scary.
But we're going to fight on the bottom side. Kellen going to get taken down extraordinarily low. I love this. You know, he flashes instantly. Arthur's there to capitalize. And they're rallying, and this is a much cleaner performance from them so far in this game. As another steal on the blue buff is being attempted. Bowling ball going to miss. As there's the Justice Punch. Chovy making his way over, and Bay extraordinarily squishy, but Arthur now finds himself in amongst a whole bunch of members. As Deft was looking for a killer instinct, but it's dangerous. He still goes in. Haymaker's available, and that's a sleepy Kai'Sa potentially. They don't even need to press the button. Haymaker's just such a great baiting tool, and I think that, you know, Deft certainly should have known that that existed. So a little bit unfortunate there, but still, I mean, this, you know, start was definitely good. And then I cast
speed you were talking about, and we've seen Arthur hold that thought.
Yep, there's the headbutt pole. There's heroic entrance is going to allow the Galio to get in there, but the Samira gets the ulti. Deft extraordinarily low, wants to try and trade this kill back, doesn't have a ward, and has to face check, and Doctarm just walks on over.
Could have been a great start in that mid gank, but it didn't work. And now we're going to see this Rift Herald taken by Nongshim as well, it looks like. Peanut's got better smite.
Yep, Peanut's going to be able to take that one down. Rich, though, is going to go extraordinarily low as Morgan doesn't get it with the last boop. And there's the cask. That's going
so the timing of this, you know, taking this Drake is really important for Honor Life Esports before those start to happen.
Well, we've got another engage here as Vista flashes away. Deft supercharges.
Yeah, Rich, more here.
Oh, great flash from Morgan to deny the train ride, but he gets himself the Soul Pointer shield once again. Flicked back and will be taken down as Morgan body slamming him to get himself out of the way, and also a nice mini. We saw the value that item gives the Renekton in the last game, and also, you know, the entirety of the season, as that's a decent taunt there, but the Samira is just going to take down the support Galio. Kellen soaking up damage with his ulti. Is now Deft trying to get some work done, but he gets knocked up. There's the flash face breaker. There's another ulti comes through for the Samira, but the set's going to go down. Deft is going to follow. Arthur taken out, and these are more kills going to Doctarm, which is so scary. Chovy. Dominus has been popped. He's waiting for the opportune moment. Gets over the wall, but that's a Scion that he's doing battle with. Finds the snare onto Peanut, who tries to get out with the flash to follow it up as Chovy's trying to be the monster that we know that he is, but Doctarm gets the ulti, and it's a double kill for the Scion.
I think there could have been an argument for him actually being called up here. They don't. But also at the same time, during that Lunar New Year break, Bay he's improved quite a bit. His rotations have been
happened.
Really nice.
He's maybe changed up his breakfast routine or something like that. Added a few extra wheat picks, and things are looking real good. As Morgan just trying to frontline here, as we've got an attempted team fight, but Morgan just taking a lot of free damage at this point in time. You can see Rich doing a fair bit at the beginning of this fight, as in goes the Galio, but that was a little bit of a whoopsie. Kellen is going to use that flick as a taxi to get a really nice pulverized heroic entrance. Is going to come down as Peanut finds himself on the wrong side of the fight, and he will be taken down. Chovy now off towards the backside, and they're getting funneled into this choke point. Again, Nongshim with a lot of extra vision, but Bay's being caught out. There's another slice. The dice will certainly follow here for Chovy and locks down the set. As now Nongshim, they get the train out of the station. Vista will be taken down here. Doctarm gets another ulti. The Samira is huge. Flash out from Deft, but Doctarm's still gonna cut him up. Arthur doesn't find another volley, and he makes it over. The wall is going to come through, though, and the Talia locks down the Samira, and Harmor Life, in the end, do win the fight.
There from Kellen, from Doctarm as well. But at the end of the day, they were kind of caught out of position, and Peanut, even with the sleep, was just too isolated.
Yeah. Well, we have another fight around Shirley here, potentially brewing, as Chovy's going to make his way up. Bowling Ball's going to miss as Deft trying to find some damage. Okay, the Herald going to largely be ignored as Deft Killer Instinct towards the backline. Kellen soaking a lot of damage, though, as Bay trying to do the same thing. Now, Peanut does find Deft, who throws out the heal and isn't going to go down just yet, but Kellen gets in there with the headbutt pole, and they do get rid of the Kai'Sa. However, will the rest of the fight be taken down? Chovy's, they're trying to kite him as best they can. There are some low health bars. Rich is looking for the knockups. as Doc Dom as well getting very close towards that S rank. Isn't quite able to make it as Baron's going to join. And Vista and Morgan find themselves on the wrong side of the map. Bowling ball comes through as Vista's going to get popped back, and the Justice Punch is good. Even avoiding the Baron is Kellen going to get taken down by the Baron. Vista with the God play as now Chovy's looking for Peanut. Should be able to lock that one up as now Morgan is going to turn up. Doctor finds himself in amongst three. The body slam's great to interrupt the ult. Now, Rich, that is certainly a sad B because it was looking so good for Nongshim until it absolutely wasn't.
Yeah, it was looking really good for them. Like, they got the damage out of the fight.
You know, Bay will still be set as the game goes on, and this game is about Doc Dom and whether he can carry, and doesn't really have much to do with what Bay can do as far as resources and snowballing is concerned. Yeah, there's a wall that comes down, trying to break this fight up just a little bit. Kellen and Peanut just wait out the wall, though, as Chovy comes through. Dominus has been popped. He's looking for a target. Bay's not his option for the stun, and in fact, everyone moves out of the way and just lets Rich die, while Chovy's just gatekeeping.
He's got his collector, right? Because he has so much gold.
I mean, he's huge, yeah.
Yeah, he's even got his cloak online too. Like, he's massive, so he can finish off targets that are even, you know, higher health than you normally would be when you're looking to ult at this stage in the game because he is so far ahead. But getting those targets low is the hard part. So Peanut's even going to commit his smite here. I don't know about this.
Yeah, and the sleep as the teleport's going to come down. Morgan's trying to make his way in here as there's the headbutt pulse. Morgan wanting to try and peel for Chovy, who slices, dices, gets himself out. Now Vista does have his ulti available, will throw it down on top of the Gragas, who's surviving for a long time thanks to that shield, and now Def, oh, he just gets turned on yet again. Killer Instinct flashes over the wall. He's going to survive for the moment, but yeah, Doc Dom's just a little bit too strong. Presses the R button, takes down the Kaiser.
And so it's very, very difficult actually to make that fight happen when the turn is going to come. So easy for him to do it. He can push the issue because he has a shield bow. He's got a collector, and he just has so much more money than Def does. So Def can't peel in these fights with his damage. He can't push people back. He can't threaten kills with his Killer Instinct. He can't even Killer Instinct at all. Chovy.
Yeah, he might just be dead as the exhaust comes down. Lilia is going to lock down that kill. And now the rest of Palmer Life are going to turn up. This is not a fight that they really want to take as Def once again getting closed in on. Great cast.
I mean, look, we're going to 4 games at least, so 25% chance, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. As Rich continuing to take some damage, but now he's pretty happy to do so as Vista and Arthur both going to go golden. And that's going to be the showstopper towards the backline. Arthur is just eradicated as Chovy in amongst it, getting a lot of healing done as Def gets over the wall with Killer Instinct. Kellen gets over to try and stop him here as he is not going to be able to win that fight against the Kaiser, who does have a fair bit of money right now. But you can see Chovy and Morgan trying to do their best as Def just sneaking in some Acathian rain from over the wall as Zombie Rich is trying to chase down Morgan, who walks lazily out of the way. And yeah, like you say, there's some really low health bars, but fighting right now is dicey, especially in a 2 versus 3. Yeah,
this is
super creeps heading through.
So a lot of time bought here for Nongshim. Like, this is working very well for them. Well, not anymore with that death there for Bay. But they bought a lot of time, and there's a lot of pressure in the base.
They might potentially lose a
that's what I'm saying.
a Nexus turret, as this super creep is going to be taken down. There's another wave, so it is going to survive for the moment, but it is limping, one could say. Generally, 2 Nexus turrets is enough at full health to take down 1 wave of super creeps. As Peanut is going to be hunted down, and Def finally getting some revenge, as well as Humble Life just move over and take it for free.
So Nongshim are going to find it a little bit more difficult to set up for these fights.
And this Baron power play is going to be big as Rich is going to get pushed back. There's the flick. I like it a lot. The Scion just being thrown around like a ragdoll as Chovy in the front line, but Dominus is going to be there to keep him up. Def grabbing one of the kills, but Zombie Scion is still there trying to get some work done. Good face breaker there from Bay, but he's flicked back and destroyed by the Talia. Realizing that they want to get some of these grievous wounds as Bay's getting chunked down into the backline goes Chovy and immediately goes golden as well. The set dealt with, fantastic cast just to cause some chaos. His Doc Dom, it's Def that's looking for him, but the Blade Well is fantastic. Def going to turn his attention to the cow as the ulti not going to get too much value. Morgan flashes in with a body slam and the Kaiser locks down the Samira. That should be lights out here for Nongshim as of course Doc Dom is almost all of their damage. Chovy's dealing with Peanut towards the backside. Bambi, no hope against the Crocodile. And Rich versus Morgan, this is just an extension of that wet noodle fight as Morgan's just running around, taking a drink, and that was really exciting until it wasn't. Meanwhile, the base is just going to be obliterated.
Yep, that's going to be the end of this one. We're going to a game 3 here, Atlas. And it was fun while it lasted, I have to say, but Nongshim was with a few bad decisions.
카메라 볼게.
나 볼 수 있어.
세트 보여줘.
해줘.
카메라 볼수 있나? 카메라 나 플레이즈 없어. 카메라 잡아줄게 나. 타이레 보자.
카메라 줘. 알리아 노플.
알려주고 이거 바텀으로 끝내. 바텀 한번 가. 내가 사용 끊을게. 바텀으로 끝내.
아니야 미드가.
미드 가도 깜짝 미드 라인.